21 species in genus Haworthiopsis. Haworthiopsis, my little spiky obsession. I'm Ferb Vu, and I have a confession. I'm utterly captivated by Haworthiopsis, a genus of small, succulent plants that hail from southern Africa, belong to the Asphodelaceae family. These little guys, with their spiky rosettes and fascinating textures, have completely stolen my heart and a considerable chunk of my windowsill. What started as a casual interest quickly blossomed into a full-blown obsession. I mean, how could I resist their charm? They're compact, hardy, and come in a mesmerizing variety of shapes and colors. Plus, they're incredibly low maintenance, which perfectly suits my somewhat, erratic plant watering schedule. A closer look at Haworthiopsis. Haworthiopsis was once lumped in with Haworthia, but recent research gave them their own distinct genus. And honestly, it's easy to see why. Haworthiopsis tend to have tougher, more robust leaves, often adorned with raised white markings called tubercles. These tubercles give them a unique texture, almost like braille. Some even have translucent windows on their leaves, allowing sunlight to reach the inner tissues, a clever adaptation for these sun-loving plants. My growing collection. Of course, no plant obsession is complete without a collection, and mine is steadily growing. Here are a few of my favorite Haworthiopsis species. Haworthiopsis attenuata. This is the classic zebra plant, with its dark green leaves striped with white tubercles. It's a real showstopper and a must-have for any succulent enthusiast. Haworthiopsis fasciata, similar to H. attenuata, but the tubercles are only on the underside of the leaves, giving it a smooth, sleek upper surface. Plant FAQs. Haworthiopsis fasciata, zebra plant. Haworthiopsis limifolia. This one has striking, spiraling rows of tubercles that create a mesmerizing three-dimensional effect. Plant FAQs. Haworthiopsis limifolia. Haworthiopsis tessellata. The star window plant has leaves with a network of translucent lines, giving them a stained glass window appearance. Haworthiopsis coarctata. This species forms clumps with upright, slender leaves. It's a bit taller than some of the other Haworthiopsis and adds some vertical interest to my collection. See full list at monsteraholic.com. Why I love them. Aside from their obvious aesthetic appeal, I adore Haworthiopsis for their resilience. They thrive on neglect, making them the perfect companions for someone like me who occasionally forgets to water their plants. They're also incredibly adaptable, tolerating a wide range of conditions. But perhaps what I love most is their slow, steady growth. These aren't dramatic divas demanding constant attention. They're content to sit on my windowsill, soaking up the sun and slowly adding new leaves to their rosettes. They're a quiet, reassuring presence in my life, a reminder that sometimes slow and steady wins the race. Caring for my spiky friends. Keeping my Haworthiopsis happy is a breeze. I pot them in well-draining soil, give them plenty of bright, indirect light, and water them sparingly. In the winter, I let the soil dry out completely between waterings. They seem to appreciate the occasional dose of diluted fertilizer during the growing season, but honestly, they're not too fussy. One thing I've learned is that these tough little plants don't like to be overpotted. They prefer to be snug in their containers, so I only repot them when they absolutely outgrow their current home. More than just plants. My fascination with Haworthiopsis goes beyond their physical beauty. They represent resilience, adaptability, and the beauty of simplicity. In a world that often feels chaotic and demanding, these little plants offer a sense of calm and stability. They remind me to slow down, appreciate the small things, and find joy in the simple act of nurturing another living being. So, if you're looking for a low-maintenance, visually stunning plant to add to your collection, I highly recommend giving Haworthiopsis a try. You might just find yourself as captivated by them as I am.